Hey guys, my name is Chantel. Welcome back to my channel and thanks for hanging out with me today. So today is day 9 of the 12 days of anime, and today we are going to talk about Maji Love Kingdom. So I initially wanted to talk about again, my experience at AX with Mamoru Miyano and everything, but I realized that that was just going to be a repeat of what I already said. So I thought maybe I should just talk about Maji Love Kingdom just by itself instead, because I didn't really talk about it. The only time I've ever talked about the movie itself was over on Mia's channel when we basically came out of AX and we sat down, recorded the video, and just like let out our thoughts without any spoilers. So if you guys want to check that out, link will be down below. We're also going to be talking about it on our podcast channel. So if you guys want to hear Mia and Erica's thoughts on the movie as well as their experiences watching it at Anime Expo and Erica watching it at I forgot what the name of the convention, but she watched it at a convention. So if you guys want to hear our thoughts as well as like seeing it at the movie theater itself, look forward to that. And I can't wait for you guys to hear our thoughts and hear us freak out about Maji Love Kingdom again. But for today, you guys are gonna have to make do with me and my little thoughts. And this video is just gonna be me telling you guys what I liked about Maji Love Kingdom, which songs were my favorite, all that good stuff. As well as talking about my experience at AX a little bit and the movie theater as well. So without further ado, let's go ahead and just get started. So let's go ahead and start off with my experience at Anime Expo and at the movie theater, because it was super duper different experiences, which I really expected. At the movie theater, it was less people, and I feel like people didn't really know about the calls, or they just didn't feel comfortable shouting in the movie theater, which is totally fine and understandable. And it took a little bit for everybody at the movie theater to, get started and get excited and start doing the calls during the movie. It was a good experience, but I personally really liked the energy when I went to Anime Expo. And I think part of it has to do with having a lot of people in one room and being there for Utapri, being there for both of the seiyus, Mamoru Miyano and Takuma Terashima. I think that also had to do with the energy that we all had at Anime Expo. On top of that, we were gonna be like the first ones to see this movie as well. So it's a big difference. I mean, at Anime Expo, we all had everybody just like going nuts when Camius was saying Gumin. We all together basically said E when Aichi said it. It was like the best experience ever at Anime Expo, and just hearing everyone shout for their boys. Like, I felt all the love for each of the boys, and it was just, like I said, an awesome experience. And having everyone sing encore was the best thing ever. It was top tier. Like, it was everything I imagined and more, and this experience will always be with me and be close to my heart because I loved every minute of it, and also because Mamoru Miyano. Why not? Why wouldn't it be something I remember always and want to go back to, That's basically the difference between Anime Expo and my experience at the movie theater. The movie theater, it felt like the energy was like here, versus Anime Expo, we were all like here. So yeah, movie theater wise experience, it wasn't bad, and I'm really, really grateful for Sentai for bringing this movie all around here in the US. Sentai really did go above and beyond at Anime Expo, and also with getting as many movie theaters as possible to show this movie. And like I said, I'm really, really grateful, because at first when they showed us the list of movie theaters that were going to play it, it was a really, really tiny list, and everyone just kind of like jumped on and were like, what about my theater? Can we get it here? Can we get it here? And Sentai has been like incredible with getting the movie to everybody that wants to go see it. Like, it was fantastic, and I've never seen a company go above and beyond for a fandom like this. Like, they really, really, really wanted us to enjoy this movie and have the best experience ever. And like I said, I'm really grateful to Sentai. Like, they're the real MVP. So yeah, once again, thank you to Sentai for bringing us this movie, because never in a million years I would have thought that we would have gotten the Maji Love Kingdom movie, and y'all did that, so thank you. And with that being said, let's go ahead and talk about the movie. So let's go ahead and talk about my initial first thoughts when the movie got announced, because it's been a while since the movie got announced. I don't know how long it's been, but it's been a while. And once we saw that it was going to be a concert movie, I didn't know how to feel about it personally at first. But at the same time, I was like, you know what? I'll take what I can get, because I miss my boys. I miss seeing them animated and hearing their voices. So just give me that Tokyo content. I am here for it. I don't care what it is. Just give it to me. That was basically where I was at. And once I saw the trailers for the movie, I completely fell in love, and I was so excited because it looked like it was going to be basically kind of like a pre-live stage basically. And I was okay with that. I was totally okay with that. And once I saw the movie, that's basically what the movie is just an Utapri live, but with the characters instead. And let me tell you, I don't know what I expected with this movie, but it was great. I loved every minute of it, and I think, like I said, part of it also has to do with the crowd, because the crowd really gets you going. So I think that's also part of the reason why I loved the movie like even more and got so like hyped and excited, was because of like everyone else around me going nuts and crazy. Like it was just wonderful. I mean, we all went nuts as soon as we saw like the boys' shoes. Like that says a lot. But also I think it's because, you know, we're really excited about this movie. It's been a while since we've seen anything like this for Utapri. So I think we were just all deprived of Utapri content, and we're just like in it or going just batshit crazy basically. The only complaint that I do have is that I wish that the songs were longer, just because when the songs ended, like I always felt sad and I wanted to continue more for a little bit longer, but I also understand that the movie probably would have been like way longer than it needed to be, so I can understand. But like I wouldn't care if the movie was longer. Like I would sit through the whole thing. The songs in Maji Love Kingdom, if you heard them from their CDs, then you already knew what they were gonna be like. But for me personally, since I can't buy every freaking CD, this was probably like the first time that I listened to them, versus, you know, the little previews that they give you on the YouTube channel, like the official one, as well as with Shining Live. Whatever songs were in that game, those are the ones that I listened to when I was playing. So I wasn't entirely going in blind. Like I knew how certain songs already sounded like, and I was really excited, especially for the Up Down Up, I believe that's the name of the song, which is Eyes, Otoya, and Van's song. And oh my gosh, this one was probably like my favorite performance out of like the group, like the little trios. It was like the best thing ever. It was so freaking amazing, and I love that Van carried Otoya like a princess. Like it was just like the best thing ever, and I was enjoying myself to the fullest. That one was like my favorite one. Like I think out of all the songs, nothing can top that one. For me personally, I don't know about you guys, but for me, that was my jam. That was my song. That was my shit. The next song that I actually really enjoyed from Maji Love Kingdom with our little trio groups was Topia Special, and I believe his name is Yamato. I don't remember. I could be totally wrong, but yeah. This song, I believe the name of the song is Kaleidoscope. I really enjoyed, because you get to see Tokyo in Heelys and they're in hoverboards, and every time I see my boy in a hoverboard, I think of Mama Miano when he did like the little sound effects of it. Like it was just But this song was really cute, and I really enjoyed it. It was just, I mean, it's my boy Tokyo. Like, what did you guys expect, really? Like the next song that I really liked was between Eiichi, Natsuki, and Ran. Oh my gosh, that song and the outfits for that one was the best thing ever. I loved seeing everyone also do like fan arts of like all the boys in this particular outfit. Like that was amazing to see on my Twitter. The song itself and the performance for this one was just like fan-freaking-tastic. It's just like everything, and I was like just completely shitting myself when I heard this one. Like, this one is a really good song and I would definitely purchase it. Like, ATEEZ isn't like my favorite one from Heavens, but this song and these boys, god damn, they did that. Then the final one that I loved from the little, you know, trio would have to be between Kira, Reiji, and Ren. That one was really good and I really liked the performance for this one. Like, it was so freaking cool and epic. Like, I really enjoyed this one a lot, you guys. Like, it was really cool to see. And now that I told you guys like my favorites from the little trios, let's go ahead and talk about like the groups itself, which is Starish, Quartet Night, and Heavens. So Heavens really impressed me with their performance, and one of their songs that I really enjoyed, which is like the second song that they play towards the end of the movie. That one was really cool and really good. It was so catchy and I loved that song. Like, it was so good. That one was definitely like my favorite Heavens performance from this movie for sure. And then with Starish, I think the second song also was my favorite, just because I remember the whoa-oh. I don't really remember the first one that they sung, but I remember it was just very Starish. But like, I don't know. I don't know if that makes sense, but I remember mostly like the last song that they played. But yeah, anyway. And then Quartet Night. Quartet Night, they made it so hard with the two songs that they performed in this movie. Like, they were really good. But I have to say, like, Flight of the Future was probably like my favorite, because it's so catchy and I love it. I love Flight to the Future, you guys. Like, it was so awesome, and especially like when they're just like flying with like these little cogs, and it's just like, oh, like, it's so cool. Like, it's really cool. I really enjoyed this one a lot, and this one was probably my favorite out of like the three groups for sure. And then we have the last and final song that they all play together. All three groups like just mix in, and it's like really nice. Like, this song I really enjoyed, and it made me feel like I was watching a Utapri live stage, because they do this a lot with their live stage, and it was just like, it was great. And I really like that they did like the little Starish and like Heavens and Quartet Night little hand thing. Like, that was really cute, and I really like that. Which I guess now that I'm done with the songs, another thing that I do want to add before I finish up wrapping up this video was I really like that they had little segments where the characters talked, because I think this little segment made it seem so similar to a Utapri live stage. And it was just, I don't know, I really liked hearing the characters just talk and just like getting excited to hear what they had to say about their song, their experience, and how they performed it, and you know, just little bits and details about the song and their performance. Like, it was just really cute. Like, for example, with Otoya saying that it was, I think it was Otoya, I could be wrong, but Otoya was saying that the carrying Otoya in princess style was Ai's idea, and I thought that was so cute that Otoya said that. Like, it's just, I love like the little details like that, where you hear the characters and they're like, oh, it was this so-and-so's idea to incorporate it into our performance. Like, I really enjoy that. I really like that, because it made it feel like, you know, like I said, an Utapri live stage, which was just, I don't know, like, I really liked it. And on a final note, before I end this video for sure, when the credits start rolling and you see pictures of our boys and just them rehearsing for their performance for this concert was so cute, and I really liked it. And then hearing Mamoru Miyano's song Encore playing was just very beautiful, and I love that little detail that they put in, especially because you get to see characters that weren't in the movie. Like, for example, Haruka, like, I was so happy to see her, you know, even though it was just like an image, like, I was just happy and like super excited, you know, to see her at least in the movie, like somehow incorporated. So that was a nice little detail there. And I think that's pretty much it. That's all I really have to say with Maji Love Kingdom. I hope you guys enjoyed hearing me ramble on about this movie. Like, I want to see it again, and I wish we could go back to Anime Expo, just because I want to be a part of that crowd again and just get excited about our boys and just going nuts and crazy for all our favorite boys. Like, it was just an overall fun experience. So that is it for day 9 of the 12 days of anime, and I will see you guys tomorrow for day 10. Bye!